Why Queen Elizabeth wearing blue to royal weddings often turned out to be a bad omen. Greetings from Royal Family Led My channel. Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, Princess Anne and Mark Phillips, and Prince Charles and Princess Diana all perished. If Queen Elizabeth was wearing something blue to a royal wedding, that wasn't a good omen. The historical monarch, who passed away in September 2022 at the age of 96, was renowned for her bright attire, which she wore on purpose to stand out in a crowd. Even though it turned out to be a bad omen, the Queen appeared to love the color blue when she attended the wedding of a close relative. Queen Elizabeth wore blue to multiple royal nuptials, including those between her sister, Princess Margaret, and 3 of her children, which ultimately resulted in divorce. When Princess Margaret wed Anthony Armstrong Jones, who later rose to the title of Earl of Snowdon, the coincidence first occurred in 1960. The blue dress worn by Queen Elizabeth was created by Norman Hartnell, who also created the royal's wedding gown and numerous other outfits over the years. The Royal Collection Trust claims that Hartnell created all of the clothes worn by the royal women for the event, including Princess Margaret's wedding gown. The Royal Collection Trust claimed that the wedding was a turning point in the convention of royal clothing, as it was the last occasion on which members of the royal family wore full-length day dresses for a family wedding. The official wedding photographer, Cecil Beaton, said of his shot of the Queen taken on this occasion, "The Queen was very alluring to me. Her outfit was incredibly lovely, with stiff folds in the skirt and kingfisher bright details." The Earl of Snowdon and Princess Margaret divorced in 1978 despite having 2 children together. Princess Anne, the first of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip's 4 children, wed Mark Phillips in November 1973 while donning her mother's wedding tiara, and the monarch donned a royal blue outfit. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. After getting married and having daughters Zara and Peter, Anne and Mark divorced formally 19 years later. When Prince Charles, who was the heir apparent at the time, wed Princess Diana, it was the royal nuptial of the century. Once more, Queen Elizabeth donned blue, choosing a hue of the color that was fitting for the wedding's summertime setting. She added some of her hallmark pieces, a pearl necklace, gloves, and a matching hat, as accessories. In 1995, Princess Diana sat down with host Martin Bosher for an interview in which she openly discussed Charles's infidelity, her own affairs, and a feeling of isolation in the royal family. Charles and Diana, who welcomed 2 sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, had an infamously rocky marriage, divorcing in 1992. She referred to her husband's affair with Camilla when she quipped, "3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded," in her most quoted passage. The Queen wrote to Charles and Diana a month later to encourage them to file for divorce. Just 1 year before Diana's passing, in 1996, they reached a divorce agreement. When Queen Elizabeth donned a periwinkle dress for her second son's wedding to Sarah Ferguson in 1986, the blue omens persisted. Despite divorcing in 1996, the couple remained close friends and co-parents to Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie. According to BBC, Eugenie was quoted as saying, "They are the best divorced couple I know." In a 2011 interview with People, Fergie, as the Duchess of York is fondly known, said she and Prince Andrew get along so well that she asked her girls, "Do you think Mummy and Papa should get back together?" They respond, "You're fantastic just the way you are. It's fine." Since then, Queen Elizabeth has changed the color scheme for royal nuptials. In 1999, when her son Prince Edward wed Sophie, who is now the Duchess of Edinburgh, Queen Elizabeth wore purple. Lady Louise and James, Earl of Wessex, the couple's 2 children, were born while they were still married. When Prince William wed Kate Middleton in 2011, the Queen donned a brilliant yellow suit, which went well with her upbeat disposition. The monarch was surprisingly delighted on the wedding day, according to courtiers who spoke to People, confident in the knowledge that the line of succession, which had been so tumultuous in the years following the troubled marriages of 3 of her own children, was safe. In May 2018, when Prince Harry wed Meghan Markle, Queen Elizabeth chose the unofficial color of the occasion, green. The bride's mother, Doria Ragland, also wore the color. The Queen wore a delicately flared dress in lime, lemon, purple, and gray printed silk for her grandson's wedding, according to British bridal designer Stuart Parvin. The coat, which was designed from edge to edge by Stuart Parvin, has a lime silk tweed closure. Her matching hat, created by Angela Kelly and constructed from the same silk tweed, was embellished with handcrafted lace produced by Lucy Price, crystals and pearls, and cinnamon across the crown. To a few recent royal weddings, including those of her grandchildren Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice, Queen Elizabeth did, however, don blue. Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank are still together and the parents of two small boys after getting married in October 2018. Additionally, still together is Princess Beatrice and Eduardo Mapelli Mozzi, who wed in a private ceremony in July 2020. The following year, they had a daughter named Sienna, and Beatrice is the stepmother to Ito's son from a prior union.